Hello, friends, and welcome back to Lands of Lore 2. We are finishing up here in the Huline Jungle. We could go back to the village and do a little bit of nonsense that we'll actually probably explore in the evil Luthor timeline. But for now, we really just need to have some chance encounters with a couple of individuals. Well, really the chance encounters just with one person. The other one is somewhat planned, if you remember what was said to us in the cantina. So what we're going to do is head north up towards the Huline village, which, apparently we're not. There we go. Oh, Luthor, not doing a great job walking. There we go. All right, and I figured out, let's see exactly where it is. Oh, there we go.
Luthor, how is your quest?
I must travel to the savage jungle to find an old Huline temple, but I have not found a way to get inside.
It is my son Daniel's birthday, and I have a gift for him. I fear going into that place myself. Would you take the gift and give it to him? Show it to the wild ones at the gate across the bridge. They will let you pass.
Thank you, Kijara. I appreciate your assistance.
Wonderful. Maybe now they will be more friendly to us. I think when we went near the bridge last time, they really weren't too high on our entering their lands. Anyway, let's come up here. I might just kill these guys if they don't get out of the way. Wow, there's like 12 of them. Okay. And as we come around here, around this corner, I'm going to briefly pause and save. Alright, and then we will continue on, because waiting for us here, as he said he would be, is Bakata. And actually, I'm going to put on these stone bracers, and then I'm just going to take off our armor, because again, we're going to try and die. I'm also going to, well, I'll wait till we're fighting him. So we're hopefully going to see a special death scene here.
Luthor, I knew you'd come.
I gave you my word, but I must ask for further indulgence. I fear the cure for my problem is not in this jungle, but the next.
What?
I must visit the Huline temple in the savage jungle.
I just... No.
Then I will gladly return to Gladstone to clear my name.
Well, I guess we can watch this twice.
You're in luck. Mistress Dawn is yet delayed on her mission and has asked me to attend her here further. I must warn you, though, a group of Gladstone guards await you on the other side of the bridge.
Can you give me a warrant or notice that they may read of our agreement?
A fine idea, but I doubt those fellows can read. Perhaps I'd best accompany you across myself.
Oh, maybe we have to attack him before we get him up. Hang on.
Nice.
Alright, let's try this again. Yeah! I'm also gonna, just cast
That was a stupid thing to do.
our poison protection here, because we want Mikata to kill us without using his poison abilities. We want it to be a blow from his staff, otherwise I think this won't launch. Luckily, he's doing much better of a job of beating us up than either of the two people we've fought so far. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I forgot I had the Ring of Regeneration. Oh, I guess it does refill our health fully. Well, that was good to learn. And now we know. I'll recast this just in case. It doesn't seem like, as long as we're close, I don't think he uses any of his poison attacks.
The
There we
pity of misguided courage.
Wonderful. All right, now let's do what we actually wanted to. Tuck that in here, and then yes, unfortunately, we will have to listen to that little brief bit of dialogue with Bakata. He is very slow moving here in this exchange.
Luthor, I knew you'd come.
I gave you my word, but I must ask for further indulgence. I fear the cure for my problem is not in this jungle, but the next.
What?
I must visit the Huline temple in the savage jungle. Then I will gladly return to Gladstone to clear my name.
You're in luck. Mistress Dawn is yet delayed on her mission and has asked me to attend her here further. I must warn you, though, a group of Gladstone guards await you on the other side of the bridge.
Can you give me a warrant or notice that they may read of our agreement?
A fine idea, but I doubt those fellows can read. Perhaps I'd best accompany you across myself.
If those kids could read.
Nice weather, eh?
A little hot.
It should cool down tonight.
Kata's floating above the ground here. It's a very
Perhaps you are
impressive
aware of
ability.
the curse I bear.
It's Luthor's favorite line.
What's that smell?
Poor Bakata. He's still pretty cool in this game, but he certainly gets a lot less love than he did in round 1. We'll see at least one more pretty badass moment from him.
It's Luthor! Grab him!
Wait! He is with me. He has given his word and is coming back to Gladstone with me.
Given his word, has he? At least let us hold him for you then.
I've given my word and I'll honor my...
Look! Those creatures have destroyed the bridge!
What are those? There's hundreds of them.
Mistress Dawn is still over there. Quick, get the boats.
Alright, so, yes. Quite a little cataclysmic event there. All of the Hive warriors erupting and breaking down the bridge, heading off back towards the Huline Jungle. I think, if you're fast enough, you might be able to jump onto some of these kind of floating... I guess they're sort of support structures for the bridge, but if you do, you're pretty much just going to get trapped floating around, so there's not a lot of good to happen from it. So really, all we can do is move forward. You got to be a little bit careful here, as there's cliffs on either side. But luckily, all of the Gladstone guards are gone, and so we are now safe to move forward. Oh, or not.
Gone. I guessed as much. Clever ruse, those spiders. Luthor, you may have fooled them, but Kenneth is ever on your tail.
Kenneth. Now, obviously, you can see some wild ones just in front of us, and it's amazing that Daniel is her son, and yet they have such a very, very different physical appearance. However, we will kind of move forward here, and just so you know, you have to be very good about giving Daniel this blade during this encounter. Otherwise, it'll kind of have a limiting effect on your options later, and there's a pretty brief window where you can make it happen.
Hail, friends! Is there a fellow named Daniel among you?
I am Daniel. What business have you here? We have no tourist attractions.
Here, I have a gift for you from your mother. Myself, I come to this jungle to seek a cure in the old Huline Temple.
The temple has been sleeping for centuries. But let me see my mother's gift. Ah, grandfather's knife. Mother knows me well.
Can you direct me to the temple?
Go south, to the coast. It is the only building in the jungle here.
Are there no other structures?
In the north, there is the Dracoid Cemetery. But it is a place of no good. We keep the spirits locked inside.
Enough! We are not an information service. Because you favored Mother, you may visit the old temple if you wish. Our hospitality ends here.
Up top.
To cover!
And as you can see, he dropped the blade here that we had just given him. rather rude. They're running away from these little lamplight guys, which can be very annoying if you fight them. But if you don't attack them, then they'll remain totally passive outside of one specific encounter, which we may see in this video or may see in the future. We'll see. Anyway, let's explore the jungle. We heard about the 2 or 3 different locations that we're going to ultimately want to see here, plus maybe a couple others. These are lamplight eggs.
Lamplight eggs.
Which we can hold on to for now. And let's see. Let's do this quickly. There's a little pretty obvious trap here. If you know what you're looking for, you should be able to just kind of barely step on it and set it off. And then escape. Oh, wait, no. Oh, that's disappointing. I was too slow. Anyway, let's just do that for now, I guess. Whatever, we can still explore as the beast. You can break the trap. Oh, I guess I was too slow to watch it fall. Oh, it didn't fall at all. Well, that's too bad. It should have fallen when we snapped that rope. You can get yourself out of these traps by shooting an arrow or something of that nature to break them down. But otherwise, it can be a little bit frustrating, and you can die from the fall. So you don't want to make a habit of it. I usually try to just set them off and then otherwise avoid them. Now over here, we see a nice big lake, river. We're not really going to do much of anything with it. You know what? I don't know what this says. Is it the Bane River? Or yeah, it is the Bane River. Okay. There is this little fish here, which we're not going to hold on to because I don't care, but it has a funny little ability where if we use it, we can see behind us for a period of time. Not of much value to us too often. Probably could have combat value, I guess, but doesn't most of the time. So, I don't know, fun to see, I guess. Otherwise, it has no real function. I don't think it's used in any of the pharmacopedias. Now, there's not a huge amount in the Huline Jungle, and it's not massive by any means, or the Savage Jungle, rather. It's certainly, I think, smaller than the Huline Jungle was, and a little easier to work around. There are these big kind of trees here, some of which are hollow, and we will investigate the we will investigate them a little bit more once we are no longer the beast, because there is an interesting little feature to them. Might even wait until we have a little more control over our transformations. Here we see another hollowed out one, but yeah, we'll wait until we are not the beast. Now, where have we gone so far? All up there, so let's loop this way for now. Try to finish exploring in here, although in reality, the first place we want to go is south. Yes, excellent. Let's also put on our transforming magic so that we're ready to use that when we need to. You know what? Nah, we'll wait. We'll wait. We'll explore the tunnels later. I think it's a little bit easier when we can be the lizard at will. So let's work our way south for now. Whee! Ooh, some more lamplight eggs. Steal them for now. And I don't think there's anything in this one. Nope. Am I too far? No, I'm not. The one, it's kind of nice having the map that you can zoom in and out of, but the one thing that is difficult about it is it becomes a little bit easier to get yourself thrown off in terms of where you are and where you're trying to go, just because the perspective can get thrown off so easily. I believe this is where we want, though. Yes. So we got a nice little cutscene here as we approach the temple that hopefully has the answer to our curse. Luthor checking out the surrounding area.
This must be the temple. I have great hopes within, sir.
Come in. Any time. I keep the front gate here propped open with a rock. We no longer possess even one of the dream stones that serves as key. Beware the madness, though.
Could I not seek a key or seal for you, sir? I crave great service from this temple. I am anxious to ingratiate myself with the priest within.
Priests within. Ha! There have been no priests here since the parasite Ruloi arrived. The Dreamstones are all up in the mountains now.
Then I'll go up there and get one back for you.
You invade the Great Forge? The slimy precarnations of Belial will undoubtedly travel there soon. But you, I doubt, will make it.
I'll go up there and...
Whoa.
Beware. Belial will soon...
If you heard him mention the pre-carnations of Belial, that would be an example there. Where
There you
the
go.
Mother Beast is slowly trying to create Belial, and in the interim is making lesser clones.
That didn't work.
Now here, we cannot enter until we get one of these Dream Stones that he mentioned, which will take us a little bit of time. You can see a little, oops, area up there that hopefully we will explore later. For now, though, we're just going to run around over here just to show off that there is, hopefully I'm going the right way, a room here that we would like to go in. Now, there actually is a little lizard entrance back here, which theoretically we could use in the future, but even if we did transform into the lizard, the game would script us transforming back into human Luthor before we could get inside. So you can't get in there for a little bit of time until some other things happen, either good Luthor-wise or bad Luthor-wise. I think bad Luthor can get in a little sooner. May have seen a few of these on the ground, some more Vel's fruit. Am I full? Yeah, that's fine. All right, we don't need any more. All right, so what else can we find over here? I believe I should be sending us in the direction of somewhere that we're not actually going yet. You can see some entrances up there, which we'll eventually make our way to that area as well. But we're not going to do that just yet. Tell you what, we'll even put a little marker down. Something to do. Oop, maybe not. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to put a marker down. I'll just remember. Have another trap to set off. And let's see if this one actually drops for us. There we go. That's what should have happened. All right. And where else do we have to go? I guess we'll just take a couple of steps down. Now, this right here, we 100% will come through later, but not for quite a while. We have a lot of things to do before then. You see this kind of cliff here. There's a river underneath and some ledges over there. Some point we want to get over there, but for now, that is not something that we want to do or are really able to take care of just yet. But we will keep it in mind. All right. We'll head up this way, set off another trap. There we go. Maybe we'll break it down on our way out. We see another up top area there. We may or may not be able to access. And then, am I where I thought I was, or am I higher? No, I'm good. So we do have a little tunnel back here that we can explore. Let's not transform. I don't feel like it. Actually, it might have been good for us, but I still don't want to. So, some more lamplight eggs. And, you know, while we're here, I can just show these off too. So what the lamplight eggs do is allow us to see a lot better in the dark, which probably I underutilize. It's a really nice feature. You know, especially when we're trying to do these tunnels here later, can be very useful. You know, you see how dark this was when we were the beast, but now with the lamplight eyes, I guess, you can see a lot better. So it makes it a lot easier to try to see where the kind of secret tunnels are that we ultimately are going to want to take later. Alrighty, now we won't necessarily explore everything here in the Savage Jungle today, because we're going to spend plenty of time running around here. I want to find a couple more things, so we're not going to go in here right now, but this is the Dracoid Cemetery that they mentioned before. However, our access to it is very limited as of right now, as the gate is sealed. But perhaps we could find a way to access that seal. This is a spot that may or may not come up later. We don't really need to use it, but we'll just kind of keep in mind where it is. In fact, maybe I'll just make a point to use it, even if it puts us a little bit out of our way. So, we have a giant hole in the ground here. We're not going to pursue this just yet, but we'll be going there very shortly. Probably next video. In the interim, let's try to get up north here to where we really need to go for now. And yeah, we've pretty much connected everything. We will clean off some of those spots later. For now, let's step forward and see this guy. Who doesn't take too much of a liking to us.
I did not miss on purpose, stranger. Be gone.
I have Daniel's knife.
I'm pretty sure he says the wrong thing. I think he said, you know, I did not miss on purpose, but I think what he means is that
You have been warned. Stay away from here.
Did miss on purpose. Now, if we give him Daniel's knife, maybe, come back.
I have Daniel's knife. Will you see it gets returned to him?
You are the human with the Dracoid curse?
Ah, so you know my burden. Can you...
Enter. Daniel is in his lodge, I think.
Is there anything that I want to put down for now? You know what? I'm going to get rid of you. I'm going to get rid of you, even though I do like you.
Oh.
That'll be enough. Okay, let's head inside.
Yes? How are you allowed up here?
You dropped your knife.
Indeed. Excuse my manners. Welcome to our home. And thank you.
Do you know the way into the mountains?
The Larkon blocks the passage, but there is no good up there.
Hang on one second. All right, so yes, we yet again have a Larkon to deal with that is located across that gap, sort of chasm with the river that I showed you that we did not further explore. We're going to have to figure out a way to get past that. For now, let's give Daniel his knife.
Thank you again.
And then we'll see if he has anything else useful to say.
You know you should go see your mother once in a while. You break her heart with your absence.
You are right. I should go see her more. But my family is not your business.
Aren't you worried about all those spider creatures?
We are attending to that. We do not need your meddling.
Well, fine then. Anything else? I guess not.
That's strange.
All right. I guess we will depart.
I appreciate your assistance, but I must continue my quest.
Good luck then.
He wasn't super helpful, but someone who will be more helpful, if I can remember where he lives, here? Oh, wait, no, we have to back up further. There we go. And then here?
Hello, sir.
There we go.
I am Luthor.
I know. The prophecy of Belial mentions a human. That must be you.
Can you tell me how I might find a place called the Claw Mountains? Apparently, the sacred relics of the Huline Temple are stolen. They must be retrieved before the services of the temple can be applied to my problem.
We cannot waste time serving as guides to every explorer who visits here. If you would join our tribe, then perhaps we would provide you, as our brother, with assistance.
Join your tribe? An unexpected request. But sure, how can I join? Is there an amusing initiation?
Good. You will need that sense of humor. If you would join, bring me a silver leaf as a token of your valor. The silver leaf is a holy token of our ancient enemies, the Dracoid.
Aren't the Dracoids all gone from this southern continent?
Indeed. It has been many years since any Dracoid has been seen on this continent, but spirits still haunt their graves. This key will open the gates for you.
Aha, now we have a key. We can enter the Dracoid Cemetery. And it seems we have a task that has been given to us. Now, there is no real indication that you can click back here, but you can.
What's making those noises back there?
Would you like to see? You must have seen a few of these in the caves already. This is one of the spawn of the mother of Belial. This is one of the Fry. As soon as she acquires enough ancient magic, she'll start birthing higher forms. She'll start with a primitive form of Belial and work her way up. Belial himself will be the last of her special children.
If you're so sure about all this, why didn't anybody in the Huline Jungle know anything at all about Belial or his mother?
Some who know may be afraid to deal with a man who carries Belial's magic.
Fair enough. All right, so we have our task set out before us. Now, there is one other place that we can visit now. Can visit this woman up here.
Oh, what a wonderful place. The aroma in here is delicious.
Please come in. It is nice to meet someone who appreciates the herbal arts. Even these sanctimoniously spiritual wild ones sneer at the effeminacy of my craft.
Do you have anything to tame a Larkon?
Don't tell me you want to go up into the mountains. Sorry, I have nothing for the Larkon. You don't want to go up there anyway.
Actually, I'm searching for a cure. I bear an onerous ancient curse. Do you have anything that might help?
Sorry, I have no ancient magic. Malek must know something. He has studied the ancient ways.
Malek is the kind of wise man we were just speaking to. Now, we can collect a couple of different items here, none of which I really care about, but...
Please, take some.
We can get some ironwood sap, which maybe we'll just do this. Get more champion stones that I never use. And...
Nice, isn't it?
some more amber, which has a little bit more of a use. Can I take more?
That's the new crop from Melnor.
Oh, cool. And then...
Ooh, you'll like that.
Cave alloy, which I definitely don't want. Anyway, we can depart.
Say, have you thought about a career in herbology?
Yeah, maybe later. I'm sort of busy right now.
All right, visit again.
Actually, if we do visit, I think she said something slightly different. Not super interesting.
Hello again.
Hello again to you.
So, how many wild ones are there here? This settlement seems very sparsely populated.
Recent dangers in the jungle have thinned our ranks, and we do not reproduce like rabbits. That is the primary skill of the Huline.
You don't happen to have a silverleaf, do you? I need one for some special ceremony to join your tribe.
Silverleaf? That's a Dracoid symbol. There might be some in the old cemetery. I don't have any, though.
All right,
have you thought any more about a career in herbology?
Sure. It actually sounds quite attractive.
That's good. I know you're busy, but keep it in mind.
Wonderful. All right, let's leave. So, I think we will pretty much end things here. I'm going to head off towards the Dracoid Cemetery. I'm just going to swing around behind this tree to fill in the map. And is this part of the tunnel system? Let's see. It is not. I always forget which trees are actually part of it, and which aren't. It's not something that I certainly memorize by any means. It's not hugely important. There's a couple of items inside. It's really more of kind of a fun bit of exploration. Plus, there's a unique enemy type that you get to experience if you fully explore the cave system, but outside of that, it doesn't really matter a great deal. However, like I said, yeah, I think we will... Tunnel? No, that's fine. We're going to look more into that in a little bit when we have some better control over things. However, finally, I really mean it this time, we will end things now. When we return, we will be heading into the Dracoid Cemetery for a rather unique section of this game. But we'll uncover that a little more fully next time. So hopefully you have enjoyed the initial foray into the Savage Jungle. And until next time, see ya.